touching revelation. I will now introduce our third speaker from the Holland-Bukit Timah GRC. He needs no introduction. He's none other than Mr. Jee Say. You read a lot in the papers about Mr. Tan, and I would like to present to him now Mr. Tan.
陈如斯，他将会是我们荷兰5级芝麻针的候选人。
Good evening, friends and fellow Singaporeans. I want to start by touching on two outstanding matters. Someone still owed me something. In fact, two things. And you know that's who someone is. Dr. William Balakrishnan, a few days We are gentlemen, so we talk about it. A few days ago, he said he was astonished that I said $60 billion was small change. I told him it is very easy to establish whether it is big change or small change. Just publish the accounts of the National Reserves. Then we know whether $60 billion, what is the percentage? If our national reserves are $600 billion, $60 billion is only 10%. And if our reserves are $1,000 billion, that means 1 trillion. Then it is only 6%. You make your judgment whether this is big change or small change. Small change. For an economic plan that invests in you, not overseas investment, fat cat bankers of Wall Street. I also asked him, since he talks so much about figures, let's publish the YOG account. How did he overspend by 3 times over? We have super talents in the PAP government, but this thing has happened. Don't they owe us an explanation? Someone tried to explain that they don't have a template. YOG is something new Singapore has not done before. In fact, no other country has done before. So they don't have a template. They don't know what to spend, how much to spend. What nonsense! Template is a very modern term for those who are in the computer IT industry. Template. But in my school days, we call it model answer. As any student who study along Bras Basah Road knows, we have a lot of bookshops in Bras Basah Road where we go and look for model answers. So our civil servants, our government people are looking for modern answers how to spend money. Let me move on to another minister. BAP never fails to use fear, the fear tactic at every election. Mr. Lim Swee said that Mr. Lim Swee said in his perfect English that if Singaporeans vote for the opposition, you get a freak election result, a rojak government. Why is the PAP why does the PAP always view rojak in a negative light? I love to eat rojak. It's nice to eat, don't you think so? Yeah! Don't you like it? Yeah! It's a healthy salad. In fact, it is called Singapore salad. Why is the PAP not proud of this national dish, but instead makes fun of it? A coalition government, or what Mr. Lim Swee said called a rojak government, are becoming commonplace around the world. The world has moved beyond the two-party system. Yes. You find coalition governments all over the world. Japan, Thailand, Malaysia, Europe, and last year in the UK, which is the home of the two-party system. Now they have a coalition government between the Conservative Party and the Liberal Democratic Party. Why is the multi-party coalition an increasing trend now? The simple reason is that society's interests have become too diverse to be represented by any one or two parties. You have parties fighting for protection of the environment, the Green Party, human rights, women's rights, protection of animals, promotion or banning of certain sports. These interests are outside the traditional interests of the major parties. Together they are so significant that the major parties have to accommodate them to form coalition governments. But the PAP does not want a coalition government. They want a dominant government.
Why?
A dominant government is a recipe for tyranny of the majority. What this means is the PAP has been the dominant majority for far too long.
Well, bring them down.
They can make laws and policies unchallenged. They are so confident, arrogant, that they say they are deaf to all criticism. And the minister said this statement in Parliament. This is an utter disrespect to Parliament, which is a place for elected representatives of the people to meet and debate over policy issues before laws are made. So it is important that you elect into Parliament people who not only talk about, but also vote according to their convictions. Not people who just talk and criticize, but dare not vote or say no. and they later cry over television. What is the point of crying? What are the tears of a cabinet minister compared to the tears of families broken by gambling addicts who lose their family fortune at the casino? You can cry alone in public. So many families cry alone in the secret of their bedrooms because their family members, their breadwinners, have gambled their fortune away, their livelihood away. So don't cry, just vote against the casino. That is what I call having the courage of your conviction. Crying is no conviction. We in the SDP will talk and vote with the courage of our conviction. So do our friends in the other opposition parties. I am very glad that this time round there are so many good candidates across the entire political landscape, across all opposition parties. These people, there is no conspiracy. They spring up on their own because they feel they have to do something, like we people in the SDP. We just swing up here, swing up there, swing up everywhere. In the last 2 weeks, the momentum, the unhappiness has been contained and they just simply spring up. We are in different parties. We can become Roja in Parliament. But together we will take a unified approach because we all have the interests of Singapore and Singaporeans at heart. I have 3 more pages, but I've run out of time. So I'll speak to you tomorrow or the next few days on other topics about gratitude and fear and hope. But I'll do that over the next few days. All right? I'll give it to my colleague. I'll talk to you now.
Thank you, Mr. Jee Say. Our next speaker, Winston 博士，我不需多加介绍。 他会是荷兰5级之马的候选人。
I now present to you the anchorman for the Holland-Bukit Timah GRC, Dr. Vincent.